What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a movie review on Kong Skull Island. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the casting, then I'm going to go ahead and read the plot line on back, then we're going to go ahead and talk about the movie. Now, Kong Skull Island stars Tom Hiddleston, Samuel Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly. Now, the plot line goes right here. It's very brief. Back of the Blu-ray. A team of scientists, soldiers, and adventurers explore an uncharted island in the Pacific. But their mission of discovery becomes the ultimate battle between man and nature when they venture into the domain of the mighty Kong. And this film was directed by Jordan Vogt-Roberts. I actually went to the movie theaters to actually go see this way back in 2017 when it first got released. Me and a couple friends got to go ahead and watch this, and it was a very packed house at the theater when I went to go see it. Ironically, this would be 1 year before I actually launched my YouTube channel in 2018. But yeah, as far as this film goes, it starts out, I believe, in the 1940s, and then they fast forward to 1973. And then that's when we get the introductions to John Goodman's character. They're presenting, their information of what they gathered up on what would be, Skull Island. And then from there, they do an introduction of all the other characters that they recruit along the way, including Tom Hiddleston's character, which he plays a tracker, and then they introduce Brie Larson as a photographer, and basically, they assemble each of the cast members until it's one full-fledged team before they take the boat trip to Skull Island, And then, of course, Samuel Jackson, he plays a soldier too, and we get to know all the other soldiers along the way. So, you get a brief introduction of Kong at the beginning of the movie. And like I said, it fast forwards to 1973, and that's when you have those introductions of the characters that I just mentioned. Now, when you see Kong a second time, he does not waste any time. They get into the King Kong carnage right from the get-go, as well as exploring other creatures on the island. And of course, with John C. Reilly in the cast, he provides his comic relief with some of the funny lines that he says in the movie, while Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson carry the film as like the two main leads. But each character has their own specific, I guess, agenda of some sorts on why they're there or why they're going to Skull Island, and their, I guess, motives change along the way when the body count starts rising from not only from what has Kong did, but as well as the other giant creatures that take place on Skull Island. From there, Samuel Jackson's character develops a vendetta against Kong, which leads to him developing some sort of like revenge story against Kong, while other members such as Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston, they just want to survive to get off the island. They don't want to get eaten by no giant plants or giant creatures or giant insects of any sorts. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up without me not giving too much away of this film. But yeah, the movie is like I said, it's action packed. There's a lot of monster sequences, and Tom Hiddleston is very good as the lead, or at least the male lead in this movie. And then we kind of get the chemistry between him and Brie Larson, you know, and then well, of course, in the film, they're deciding, is Kong good or is Kong bad? You hear different perspectives from each of the characters in the movie, and they kind of jump to their own conclusion on if if King Kong is the hero or if King Kong is the villain. But overall, it was a very entertaining, fun movie. Um, this is my first time, or I feel like maybe my first time watching this in a long time, probably since going to the theaters to go see this. And I could say that it still holds up. It's a very action-packed movie. It has elements of some drama, and of course, John C. Reilly, he provides the comedy of some sorts of the film. So if I were to give a movie grade overall for Kong Skull Island, starring Tom Hiddleston, Samuel Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly, the overall grade for Kong Skull Island, I give it a solid A plus. Did you guys see Kong Skull Island when it first came out in theaters? Do you own it on Blu-ray or DVD? Do you have a other? Are you a fan of any of other films starring Tom Hiddleston, or you are a fan of King Kong in general? Because I know there's been different King Kong adaptations or King Kong films over the years. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll review all the other King Kong films, but for now we're just only talking about Skull Island. Let me know, comment below. If you want to see more content like this, I got a whole catalog of movie and TV show reviews you can check out here on the channel, as well as other similar content such as my DVD and Blu-ray haul videos, my fun and adventurous YouTube vlogs, and others numerous content. So if you want to stick around for more, then make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. Have a great day now. Peace.